What is the globe? Globe is a true model miniature form of the earth. The globe is not the fixed. It can be rotated the same way as a top spin or potter's wheel is rotated. On the globe, the countries, continents and the oceans are so in their correct size. It is difficult to describe the location of a point on a sphere like the earth. Do you know how to locate the place on the globe? For this, we need the certain points of the reference and the lines to find out the location of the places. What is the axis of the globe? You will notice that a needle is fixed through the globe in a tilt manner, which is called the its axis. What is the poles of globes? Two points on the globe through which the needle passes are two poles, North Pole and the South Pole. Note, the globe can be moved around this needle from west to east just as the earth moves. Do you know a major difference between the real earth and the globe? It has the major difference, that is the real earth has no such needle. It moves around its axis, which is an imaginary line. What is the equator? Equator is the another imaginary line running on the globe, divides it into two equal parts. This line is known as the equator. Therefore, the equator is an imaginary circular line and is a very important reference point to locate the places on the earth. We know that the equator divides the earth into two halves. The northern half of the earth is called the northern hemisphere and the southern half of the earth is called the southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere and southern hemispheres both are equal half. What is the parallels of the latitude? All parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called parallels of the latitude, and latitudes are measured in the degree. Equator is 0 degree latitude. Since the distance from the equator to either of the poles is 1/4 of a circle around the earth, it will measure 1/4 of the 360 degree, such as 90 degree. Thus, the 90 degree north latitude mark the North Pole and 90 degree south latitude mark the South Pole. What is the north latitudes? All parallels north of the equator are called north latitude. And what is the south latitudes? All parallels south of the equator are called south latitude. Important parallels of the latitudes: Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degree north in the northern hemisphere, and Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degree south in southern hemisphere. Arctic Circle at 66.5 degree north of the equator. Antarctic Circle at 66.5 south of the equator. Heat zones of the earth. Torrid zone. The midday sun is exactly overhead at least once a year on all latitudes in between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. This area therefore receives the maximum heat and is called the torrid zone. What is the temperate zones? The angle of the sun's rays goes on decreasing towards the poles. As such, the areas bounded by the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere and the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere have the moderate temperature. These are therefore called temperate zones. What is the freeze zones? Areas lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the northern hemisphere and the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemisphere are very cold. Do you know why the freeze zones are very cold? It is because here the sun does not reach much above the horizon. Therefore, the sun rays are always slanting and provide less heat. These are therefore called freeze zone or very cold. Tonga Islands in the Pacific Ocean and the Mauritius Islands in the Indian Ocean. How far east or west places are from a given line of the reference running from the North Pole to the South Pole. These lines of the reference are called the meridians of the longitude, and the distance between them are measured in the degree of longitude. Each degree is further divided into minutes and the minutes divided into seconds. Meridians are semicircles and the distance between them decreases steadily polewards until it becomes zero at the poles, where all the meridians are met. All meridians are of equal length. All parallels of the longitudes are not equal length. What is the prime meridians? All meridians are of equal length. Thus, all countries decided that the count should be begin from the meridians which passed through the Greenwich, where the British Royal Observatory is located. This meridian is called the prime meridian. The prime meridian and the 180-degree meridian divide the earth into two equal halves, the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. The prime meridian's value is 0-degree longitude, and from it we count 180-degree eastward as well as the 180-degree westward. When the prime meridians of the Greenwich has the sun at the highest point in the sky, all the places along these meridians will have the midday or noon. The earth rotates 360 degrees in about 24 hours, which means 15 degrees an hours or 1 degree in 4 minutes. When it is 12 noon at Greenwich, the time at 15 degree east of Greenwich will be 15 into 4 equal to 16 minutes. That means 1 hour ahead of the Greenwich time, which means 1 p.m. But at 15 degree west of the Greenwich, the time will be behind Greenwich time by 1 hour. It will be 11 a.m. Similarly, at 180 degree, it will be the midnight when it is the 12 noon at Greenwich. Why do we have standard time? In India, for instance, there will be a difference of about 1 hour and 45 minutes in the local times of Dwarka in Gujarat and Dibrugarh in Assam. In India, the longitude of 82.5 degree east is treated as the standard meridian. The local time at this meridian 82.5 degree is taken as the standard time for the whole country. It is known as the Indian Standard Time. India, located east of Greenwich at 82 and 30 degree east, is 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of GMT. The earth has been divided into 24 time zones of 1 hour each. Each zone thus covers 15 degree of longitude. Note, the Russia has 11 standard time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.